welcome to another episode of JAG TV. Fellowship of Christian Athletes started nationally in 1954 by Don McClendon in Norman, Oklahoma. Here's Kathleen with more on FCA and their impact on DC campus.
FCA has been challenging coaches and athletes on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels to use a powerful platform of sport to reach out to every coach and every athlete with the transforming power of Jesus Christ. FCA focuses on serving local communities around the globe by engaging, equipping, and empowering coaches and athletes to unite, inspire, and change the world through the gospel. DeSoto Central has an active FCA chapter for more than 10 years. Their vision is to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes, and to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. FCA meets every Friday in E10 at 7:55 a.m. They do a variety of things such as participating in small groups, having guest speakers, singing worship music, and praying for upcoming sports, athletes, and students. FCA leaders do several community service activities each year to help the local community. Last year, they opened doors at Pleasant Hill and volunteered at the local food bank. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join FCA on Friday mornings. I'm Kathleen with JAG TV.
Attending FCA is a great way to meet new people while starting your Fridays learning about God and how to grow a relationship with Him. Miss Chalk was chosen as this week's Football Teacher of the Week. Let's see what makes her special.
Congratulations, Miss Chalk. I chose you for Football Teacher of the Week.
You. You're so sweet.
I'm Darren Woodson. I chose Miss Chalk for Football Teacher of the Week because she's an amazing teacher. She helps students bring up their ACT score, and she's very patient.
Congratulations to Miss Chalk. Esports is a new thing for Mississippi. Although it has grown in popularity across the country for the last 10 years, it is a billion-dollar industry with millions being offered in scholarships for aspiring athletes across the nation. DC recently started an esports team on campus. Here's Maggie with more on the story.
DCHS began its esports teams this year with a handful of dedicated athletes. They had 2 Rocket League teams, 1 Smash Brothers team, 1 Splatoon team, and 2 NBA 2K23 teams on the roster this season. In the spring, they hope to have more. Teams compete weekly in their game of choice, usually 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5. They are randomly matched with an opponent in the region or a state to determine our rankings. DC's Splatoon and Smash Bros. Team are currently undefeated in the region. The new activity is looking forward to growing and learned as the season continues and athletes get more experience. I'm Maggie with JAG TV.
For more information on esports, please see Miss Finema in H206. Teachers and students showed us that the school isn't always serious. Let's watch some of them do their best Irish jig. DC hosted a college fair on Wednesday for juniors and seniors. This gave them a chance to learn about different collegiate options after high school. 16 schools attended the college fair. We asked students random questions about themselves and experiences. Let's see what they had to say.
Jace Graham, 11th grade.
Okay, Jace, is it true you and Frozone are twins?
No.
Name and grade.
Campbell, and I'm a junior.
So if there was one day of the week you could choose that we didn't have school, what would it be?
Tuesday.
Name and grade.
Gabby, and I'm a junior.
Okay, Gabby, so what's the biggest lie somebody's ever told you?
That they were just friends.
Name and grade.
Mackenzie, 11th.
So, Mackenzie, in your opinion, what is the most embarrassing thing to happen?
Getting up in the middle of class to blow your nose when everybody's silent.
Name and grade.
Eli, 11th grade.
So Eli, have you ever farted in class and blamed it on somebody else?
Yeah, I think in 4th grade.
Name and grade.
Amorous 11.
So what is your favorite Bath and Body Works scent?
More vanilla sugar.
Name and grade.
Emaya 11.
Okay, so what is the most overrated singer or songwriter?
Beyonce.
Name and grade.
Chris Jr.
Okay, Chris, what's the funniest thing you've done on the football field?
I jumped and did a flip and landed on my head.
Merp.
Hey guys, I'm back here with.
Jim Hood.
And so, would you rather fall off a roller coaster, hit the pavement, and splat to your death, or would you rather drink hot sauce?
Fall off a roller coaster.
I'm Maggie Langston here with.
No, it's not.
Okay, Noah, I have a really hard question for you. So, would you rather get eaten by a megalodon and ripped to shreds, or say it this way?
It's kind of hard. Probably gonna go with get eaten by a megalodon.
Band competed at Itawamba last weekend and in 6A. They finished first overall, first percussion, second in color guard, and were named grand champions for 4, 5, and 6A. They compete in state finals tomorrow. Choir recently competed in the Ole Miss Choral Festival and finished first in mixed choir and chamber choir categories. Congratulations to band and choir on those recent accomplishments. Fall weather is finally here and temperatures have been much more cooler this week. Reagan and Gianni will let us know if temperatures are going to stay cool.
Hey, I'm Reagan.
And Gianni.
And we're here with this week's weather. On Monday, it's going to be raining with a high of 78 and a low of 58. Tuesday, it's going to be raining with a high of 71 and a low of 56. Wednesday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 69 and a low of 50.
On Thursday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 70 and a low of 45. On Friday, it's going to be partly rainy with a high of 72 and a low of 50.
And that's it for this week's weather.
Be sure to have a jacket with you for tonight's football game because the low is 46. Fall sports are wrapping up and winter sports are getting ready to start. Luke and Kaylee have this week's sports recap and upcoming events.
What's up, guys? I'm Luke Sides.
And I'm Kaylee Tucker.
And we're here with this week's sports.
In cross country's meet, the women were led by freshmen Layla McGuire and Gabby Gomez. The men were led by Gavin Brown and Caleb Tackett. Brown had a time of 16:09, which set the new school record. The team finished 7th overall in the meet. DC competes in county championship tomorrow.
In football's win Friday night against Hernando, Chris Thomas had 8 tackles, 5 sacks, and 1 tackle for a loss, and also had a forced fumble. Drew Musselwhite had 17 tackles, and Torian Davis had 12. Cameron Taylor carried the ball 27 times for 184 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Parker Odell had 6 catches with 76 receiving yards, and we host South Panola tonight.
Boys basketball plays in the Jamboree at Independence tomorrow. Soccer has their first game of the season Thursday in Oxford.
Swim competes in the state finals today in Tupelo. Competing will be Amelia Fulkerson in 1 event, Campbell Perry in 4 events, Morgan Icing in 1 event, Caitlin Robinson in 4 events, Kaya Robinson in 4 events, and Mason Robinson in 2 events. And cheer will compete in Huntsville tomorrow. Good luck to all of our teams, and that's it for this week's sports.
Kickoff for tonight's game is at 7 p.m. Be sure to check out the new calendar for all upcoming meetings and events. Spring leadership applications are now available. See Ms. Woolley for more information. That's all for this week's episode. See you next time.